Don't be an unfinished story. The world is full of people who start something, but never finish. They get halfway through their dreams, their goals, and then they quit. They leave their stories incomplete, waiting for some miracle to bring them back to life. But you know what? Life doesn't work that way. Miracles don't come to those who wait, they come to those who refuse to stop. An unfinished story is like a book with missing pages. It leaves you wondering what could have been, what should have been. It's a life of almost and not quite the dream that was halfway built, the goal that was halfway reached, the journey that was halfway traveled. But halfway isn't enough, is it? Halfway is just another word for quitting. And quitting is for those who don't believe in themselves enough to finish what they started. So why do people become unfinished stories? Fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. They start strong, but when things get tough, they back down. They convince themselves that it's better to stop than to risk falling apart. They'd rather leave their story unfinished than face the possibility of a messy ending. But here's the truth, a messy ending is better than no ending at all. A finished story, no matter how imperfect, is worth more than a tale that never reaches its conclusion. The world is filled with distractions, temptations to pull you away from what really matters. It's easy to lose focus, to get sidetracked, to convince yourself that you'll come back to it later. But later turns into never, and never turns into regret. That's how unfinished stories are born, one delay, one distraction, one excuse at a time. But you don't have to be an unfinished story. You can be the author of your own life, and you can choose to finish what you started. No matter how many setbacks you face, no matter how hard the journey gets, you have the power to write your own ending. And trust me, that ending is worth fighting for. To finish your story, you need discipline. You need to stay focused, stay committed, and refuse to let anything pull you away from your goal. You need to silence the doubts, ignore the naysayers, and push through the obstacles. You need to believe that your story is worth telling, that your dreams are worth achieving, and that your journey is worth completing. And don't just finish for the sake of finishing. Finish strong. Finish with purpose, with passion, with everything you've got. Don't let your story end in a whimper, make it a roar. Leave behind something that others will remember, something that inspires, something that shows the world who you really are. Because when you finish your story, you leave a legacy. You show others that it's possible, that they can do it too. You become a beacon of hope, a symbol of perseverance, a testament to what happens when you refuse to give up. And that's the kind of story the world needs. So, don't be an unfinished story. Don't let your life be a tale of what could have been. Finish what you started. Write your own ending, and make it one worth reading. And if you're ready to take control of your story, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and let's make sure your story is one that's never left unfinished.